What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I'm so excited today. We're still continuing our series on the 70s, and we've hit 1977. We're talking the top 5 songs of 77. What an amazing year in music. I think I've whittled it down, but this was tough, guys. Let's get to it. At number 5...
Don't go changing to try and please me.
Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel off of The Stranger. What an amazing record, and this song, I think it's gotta be one of his greatest ballads of all time, one of the greatest ballads of all time. And just how it opens up with "Don't go changing to try to please me," and you're just like, oh yeah. And it's got a little bit of a Latin rhythm with it that gives it a nice kind of upbeat feel. Of course, his piano playing, as always, is brilliant. The songwriting, the lyrics, everything just works on this track, and you've got to have it on your list. So that's at my number 5. Now at number 4... Stayin' Alive by the Bee Gees. I mean, come on. One of the greatest pop songs of all time from the great soundtrack Saturday Night Fever, which I just recently did a review of on my channel. You should check that out. But man, I mean, come on. I think personally, this is the iconic go-to Bee Gees song, although they have so many amazing tracks, so many great ballads, but this one is just such a banger, if I can use that word so boldly, from 1977. I mean, it makes you want to dance, makes you want to put your teeth out like, yeah, and maybe even like find some bell bottoms and put them on and walk around New York City while you're at it. It is amazing. Their harmonies, as always, are great. Such a great groove, and probably the best disco song ever. And that's just at my number 4. So now at number 3...
Don't worry about a thing.
Three Little Birds by Bob Marley from his great album Exodus, another masterpiece of an album that came out that year. There's many songs to choose from on there, like the title track, but Three Little Birds to me is the one that really stands out. I love the message. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. And, you know, he's witnessing these three little birds just enjoying life. And it's just such an upbeat, fun song. Puts a smile on your face. Of course, you got that reggae vibe that Bob does so well. It is awesome. And that is at my number 3. So now, folks, at number 2... Marquee Moon by Television off of the album of that name. This is, I hate to say it, but I didn't even know Television existed until I think it was maybe 5 years ago when I heard this record, and it just blew my mind. I actually heard it in a record store in Wilmington, Delaware, as it was playing in the background. I was like, what is this? I got to check this out. And man, this record is incredible, and this song specifically, it's over 10 minutes of just some of the coolest guitar rock. It's like, it's progressive, it's punk, it's the melody of the guitar lines. It's just a little bit of everything that's great about rock music. And I wish that Television had gone on to make more records after this, because this thing was just off the charts. But check it out. Amazing song. That's just at my number 2. So now at number 1... Lust for Life by Iggy Pop off of the album of that name, the opening track. You've heard this in commercials for, I think it's like Carnival Cruise Line and probably some other things. Also in the opening of the movie Trainspotting, for good reason. This just has so much power to just the drums in this song. He's got a drum kit going, plus some toms, so rhythmic and so fun and upbeat. It is just an incredible track that was produced, by the way, by David Bowie, the whole album. And the record overall is great, but this song is definitely the standout. Iggy Pop by far his best track, and probably the one that just embodies his whole vibe. I got a lust for life. It's so fun. One of the best driving songs. If you're driving with the top down, it's just amp that thing all the way up and enjoy life. Have a lust for life. So that's my top 5, guys. Tough year. I mean, there were so many other artists that I had to leave off, like Queen, like We Are the Champions, for God's sakes, almost made my list. Didn't quite make the cut, but let me know in the comments below, what would your top 5 be? If you're so bold, leave me a top 10. I would love to see what other things I may have missed. But guys, we got top 5s every Friday, album reviews, so much more, where we're always discovering and rediscovering great music. So continue to follow my channel, where we keep going through the 70s this year, moving on to the 80s next year. It's going to be great fun, guys. So thank you for watching. And as always, Viva la vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.